Hello all, my name is Adonis and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love comment spread for all of my Sagittarius out there for the week of February 10th to the 16th. So let's get after it. Okay. Sun, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. What type of love is coming towards my Sagittarius during the week of February 10th to the 16th? Okay. Okay, feels good. Interesting. Okay. So right from the start here, we have the Fool card. So someone is looking and someone is willing to take a leap of faith towards their passions towards you. Okay, so they're looking to take that leap of faith towards something solid, something long-term solid commitment, possible family in the future. So this is definitely an individual that's looking to, this is someone looking to get married and have children, okay? And this is something that's very solid, very long-term. And this individual is giving this a great deal of thought. You've probably gone out on a few dates with this individual, quite a few times actually. And this is an individual that probably has brought up a few times about marriage and things of that nature. May have even brought it up in jest, or so you thought. They were kind of testing the waters because they were 100% they were 100% serious about what they were asking. Also, the wheel of fortune is beginning to move in the favor of that direction, okay? So, this individual, this is a bit of a younger individual, too. This is a younger fire sign individual, okay? It's a younger Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries here. Now, this individual, this is a very exploratory energy here. This person is really into like a lot of creative things, kind of doing things a little bit differently. To some people, they may come off kind of quirky, but this is definitely someone that looks at the world a little bit differently, with a sense of adventure, a sense of spark, a sense of wonder, if you will. And like I said, this person is a bit younger, so a bit younger than you, and to a certain extent that has a certain appeal to you. That's what I'm really feeling off of the situation here. So it looks like this could be a very interesting pairing between you two. Okay. In addition to that, we also have an earth sign individual here as well. Okay, on the periphery here. Now, this is a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus energy here. Now, a Knight of Pentacles. This is an individual that's kind of pretty much probably has been admiring you for quite some time, but they're a little bit more methodical, a little bit more strategic, if you will, in their approach. Unfortunately for them, this fire sign individual seems like they have occupied quite a bit of your time and your energy. So they're kind of staying on the peripheral, just trying to see how things work themselves out, play themselves out. If it looks like things are beginning to kind of go south between you and this fire sign individual, this earth sign individual would definitely kind of be the person to kind of swoop in there and try to draw the attention towards them. There's also another earth sign individual here, okay? And this individual, again, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, this individual views the relationship between you and them as a possible opportunity, represent something new, something fresh, even potentially something serious, really depending. But this earth sign individual, Ace of Pentacles individual, pretty much is an individual that has, you probably ran across this individual at some type of festive event somewhere where there was like alcohol, maybe like a bar, a club, some type of a family function over the past couple of holidays just passed. So that's where you've met this individual. There is opportunity there, but it doesn't really seem that there's anything with any bit of levity at all. It's just kind of like real surface. So you're not really missing much with this individual. Now, with that being said, this is an individual that is, just kind of waiting to see. They are aware that there's a choice here. Okay, they are aware that there's a choice. So, I really want to say that all of these individuals here are very much aware that you are involved in a relationship with a younger fire sign individual, and I dare say that's pretty much why a lot of these two, or actually there's three earth sign individuals here as well, because we also have a king of pentacles as well. So there's a lot of pentacles in this situation here, a lot of earth sign individuals here, another Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo individual here. This individual is a little bit older. They are financially secure. This is an individual that is definitely financially secure and grounded. Okay, this King of Pentacles individual here. And I'm getting the impression here that they may have even tried to use that as a sense of leverage to try to get you to kind of pull your attention towards them. Really kind of show off because this person has a lot of disposable income, there's a lot of things this individual could do with you. We can go here, we can do this, I can take you here, I can buy you this. But what I wanted to say before is all of these earth signs are very much aware of the younger fire sign individual. Okay? I believe that they know of this individual. And for you, it's not so much about the material aspect of things, but it's about the fresh perspective, the new energy, okay, that's coming from being in a relationship with this younger fire sign individual. The exploratory nature of it all. Everything seems to be fresher, seems to be newer. Okay, like looking at things from a new perspective, and that's really what has really grabbed your interest here. So it's going to be very hard for these individuals to pull you away from that fresh energy. However, with that being said, it's still not stopping them from trying. So okay, so they're all kind of obsessed with you in a way. All right. So with that being said, let's see what kind of strengths. What kind of strengths are you going to be dealing with? What kind of strengths are you going to be dealing with here? What kind of strengths are you going to be dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Sagittarius going to be dealing with here? What kind of strengths are my Sagittarius going to be dealing with? Okay. Here we go. Wow, yes. So, we have the 10 of Wands here, which is a removal of a burden, if you will. So your burdens are being removed. Okay, these are all your strengths. So this aspect of the burden of really trying to find that individual that you really have a commonality on a lot of different levels. That burden is being removed with your interaction from this younger fire sign individual here. Okay, like I said, this new sense of spark, this new sense of everything having being looked at from a new perspective. So that burden of really trying to find that individual that completes you, it's like that has been removed. That is gone now. That's no longer an issue. You're really much, honestly, there's really no need for you really to even be out there. In your mind anyway, you found that individual that you pretty much really want to spend the rest of your life with. So for you, the search is over. And You're able to, you have a very good work-life balance thing going on here now. You have a really good work-life balance thing going on. You're able to do multiple things at the same time. You're a multitasker, and actually there's a new sense of levity because you're happier. Okay? So much so you're taking that leap of faith. You're not afraid to take that leap of faith. There's just something going on with this new energy, with this new perspective. You know that you're willing to try new things, do new things. Leap of faith, if you will. And there's definitely a very strong sexual attraction going on here with this individual. I mean, a very palpable sexual attraction. There's a deep amount of sexual chemistry here between you and this younger fire sign individual as well. Okay, there's this sense of your wishes are fulfilled. Excuse me, your wishes are fulfilled. Okay, with this particular situation, you do feel as though you have the higher ground because there may be some. I'm getting a sense here that there may have been some pushback here about the age difference, quite possibly. There may have been some that may not so much been the age difference, but the fact that this individual is younger than you. There may have been a little bit of pushback on that, but you feel as though you have the higher ground because you've been out here, okay. You've been around the block, so to speak. So, this is something new, something fresh, something that has energized you. Things that you long thought were dormant have been reawakened, and you're enjoying yourself, and you're enjoying this energy here. And so you're going to see where this takes you. There's also Seven of Cups here, so there are a lot of choices here, as you saw in the spread here. Specifically, a lot of Earth signs. There's a lot of Earth sign energy that's here. And finally, here we have the Page of Pentacles here, which is messages. So there's a great deal of communication, and you're very you're very particular with how you present yourself, with how you come off. You pick your words very, very carefully. So you pay very close attention to how you're communicating with others. Okay, like I said, quite possibly because there may be this sense of having to defend, maybe having this relationship with this younger individual, and there may be a little bit of pushback. So you're articulating your position, your perspective to make sure people understand. Again, this pushback may be coming from family members. It may be coming from co-workers, friends. So there's a little bit of pushback here again, and it could not. I mean, it could also be a sense of this person doesn't have to be a whole lot younger than you. They could be, but it also could be a thing where this person can even be maybe 6 years younger than you or something like that. And, people that are much older, a lot more financially secure. There may be those wondering, well, this individual is like this, and if you were with this individual, you would be set. And you're like, no, it doesn't matter because it's not about that. It's about this. It's about how this person makes me feel. It's about the feelings that I thought were long gone will have been reawakened. It's about the good times we have. It's also about the sexual attraction and chemistry that's there too. Okay, but there's a lot going on here. All right. So with that being said, let's see what types of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this situation. What types of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this situation? What types of things from your past possibly affect the outcome of this situation? Okay, so okay, well that makes sense. So we talked about a removal. This person is removal of the burdens, okay? A relationship, trying to find that significant other, and all the ins and outs and ups and downs and peaks and valleys of the dating. So that's the sense of removal. We have the Ten of Wands here. Now, again, there is that removal. Now, if all of a sudden that were to reverse itself, and it would begin to be problematic, where the age difference really began to be an issue, where the lack of experience and so forth, if it ever really began to be an issue, that would be problematic. So that could cause things to kind of go south there. In addition here, you got King of Cups energy. So it's energy where there's a lot of generosity, a lot of courteousness, and so that is what's taking place now with this individual. Again, if any time that were to change, again, that would be a deal breaker. In the past, that also be maybe something else that's going on with this individual as well, is that they seem like this new take and this new perspective of things. There's a lot of old-fashioned qualities that persist as well. Okay, a lot of things that people really don't do anymore, or don't say anymore. Okay, and they're kind of looking at there's this new, and it's kind of it can kind of come off to some as maybe kind of quirky, but to you is very, very attractive. It's very refreshing. So it's kind of like a retro type of thing going on here. And so again, generosity and courteousness. Again, before that was an issue, but the fact that this individual was able to do this, being younger, is something is kind of remarkable, if you will. Especially the way that people are so cruel to each other these days. It's like, wow, this is really refreshing. In addition, here we have the Empress here, and that represents the aspect of fertility, possible children. Okay, so at one time, you could have had children, didn't want children anymore. Or maybe you had children and you didn't want any more children, or you didn't want children at all. This particular situation is kind of has you rethinking that situation. Okay, you could even already have children, and you're thinking, you know what? You thought maybe you're having children and your life was over. There's this aspect now you're beginning to kind of think, maybe this would make this complete. Maybe not that it's already complete, but maybe this would add that extra, that be that icing on the cake, if you will, that cherry on top. And you're beginning to think again. If you never wanted kids before, with this individual, you're kind of rethinking that. You're kind of rethinking that situation. So so there's a lot of positives. Upsides, there's a lot of upside to the situation. Okay, so with that being said, let's see what additional information the Spirit want to give. What additional information the Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information the Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down here? So, as I've been saying, renewal, new sense of renewal, renewed energy. Okay, the sense of things that you thought were long since dormant have begun to resurface. Okay, begin to repopulate those areas again that you thought were long since barren. There was nothing there. Now things are looking a little bit brighter. Those flowers smell just a little bit better. Okay, you can breathe. That air smells just a little bit fresher. Everything just kind of seems better. You just got just a little bit more energy than you had before. You feel me? You get where I'm going with this? And that those butterflies kind of beginning to flicker again. You're like, wow, I thought that I could never feel like this again. So those butterflies are beginning to flicker a little bit. You're like, okay, all right, all right, all right. Also, context. You're going to have to put the criticisms that may be coming along with this in its proper context, okay? Because there are a couple things here. There may be people that are being critical of this connection because they only want the best for you. That's a possibility. They're like, um, you could have even been in a long-term relationship, possibly even married with someone, you know, for a couple of years. Now all of a sudden you do like this what people may consider to be like this, you know, 180 and just kind of go the opposite direction. And it's like, wow, like I never, are you sure you're okay? Or is everything okay with you? And they have your best interest at heart because they see you, they don't understand, there's this new sense of energy, that you're carrying yourself differently, you're speaking differently, your aura is different, your vibe is different, your interactions are different. And I'm like, wow, are you okay? You sure you're all right? So there could be genuine concern. On the flip side of that, there also can be some legitimate jealousy and envy that you have this new pep in your step, if you will. And, you know, there may be a healthy dose of envy there. So, again, put things in its proper context. If your friendships are beginning to suffer, just slow it down a little bit. Doesn't mean you have to completely cut that person out of your life, but understand and realize where this is coming from, okay? Even with family, if the criticism gets to be too much, if you have older children and they're being critical and things of that nature, or again, just kind of put it in its proper context, slow it down, back up from it, put it in its proper context. Again, you don't want to ruin friendships and relationships if you don't have to, because you're happy, okay? And just kind of put things in its proper context, in its proper places. And finally, repetition. Whatever you're doing is working for you. If you're happy, if it's giving you that new sense of having a radiant glow. Again, this could be either for male or female, by the way. All right. So just want to put that out there. If this individual is bringing love and light and happiness to your life, they're bringing this new sense of levity that you haven't had in years, or you may not have never had at all. Repetition, continue to do that which is making you happy. Because at the end of the day, you're the main person that has to live with you. Okay? So don't let other people's chatter kind of get you off that path of being happy, okay? Because no one's going to love you like you love you. So, with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. If you haven't already, please please share, and please subscribe. Do not forget to hit that notification bell either to be notified about all my videos that I drop. This is a general love reading, so it may not resonate with everybody. If it does not resonate with you, that is okay. And you want to know something a little bit about your particular situation, the link will be below. Feel free to click the link to get a personal reading. If this does resonate with you, hey, that's fantastic. And you want to know a little bit more about it, again, the link's below. Don't forget to hit that link. My name is Adonis. I love you guys. I love you so much, and I will see you next time. All right, bye-bye.